George Clooney, I gotta say, man, I love you as an actor, but recently as a director, So Suburbicon is a new black comedy crime film that is directed by George Clooney, that's also co-written by him and the Coen brothers. And in Suburbicon, we follow a character played by Matt Damon who lives with his family in this perfect town known as Suburbicon. And one night these intruders come in and kill his wife. And after some time passes, we discover something starts to unravel with a plot that happens. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Suburbicon. Well, I can definitely say that Suburbicon isn't a bad film per se. First, when it comes to the acting, everybody does a good job in their roles. No one's blowing me away in this film with the exception of one actor who was great. But everyone is good, from Matt Damon to Julianne Moore. But honestly, the best part about this film was Oscar Isaac. This man looked like he was having such a fun time playing this role. And there was a scene in this movie which, I'm not gonna lie, he had me cracking up. But honestly, Oscar Isaac is good in any movie, whether it's good or bad. I mean, look at Sucker Punch. Oscar Isaac, I believe, was the best part about Sucker Punch. Another thing I gotta give huge props to is the great production design. I mean, it is clear that George Clooney, when he is directing, he loves the aesthetic of the 50s or the 40s or even the 60s. I mean, there was not a single detail that this film got wrong when it came to the aesthetic, when it came to the cars, the costume design, the sets. Everything looked like they were in the 50s. I mean, I gotta give huge credit to that. And also, the cinematography from Robert Elswit was very well done. It's well shot, well framed, and well lit. And when things do happen, there is some enjoyment to be found in Suburbicon. As I stated in my pros, this film, while it isn't a particularly bad film, it's not good either. Just to start everything off, Suburbicon is a total mess of a film, not just in terms of plot, but in terms of pacing. Now, from what I've heard, the script for this was originally written by the Coen brothers after they wrote Blood Simple, which was their very first film. Years later, George Clooney and Grant Heslov picked up their script and added a second plot to it. Basically, the first plot of this film, written by the Coen brothers, involved the murder mystery, where the second plot, written by Clooney and Heslov, wrote in this family that moves into Suburbicon, and after that, basically tensions start to rise. Now, we're in the second plot. I get what George Clooney is trying to do with the second plot. It feels like that the second plot goes absolutely nowhere. And you can clearly see that George Clooney has a lot to say with the second plot, with involving social satire, racial tensions. It feels like that George Clooney puts all this on the back burner, and when he tries to put this into execution, it comes off so sloppy. Which brings me to the pacing. Oh my god. Now, this film is just below 2 hours. I believe it's around the hour and 40-minute mark. There are times when this movie felt like it was over 2.5 hours long. And it feels like this film takes forever to get its plot going. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys, the stuff that you saw in the trailer happens in the first act and probably in the last 20 minutes in this film. So the entire thing you're waiting for doesn't happen for the majority of the movie. If I had a watch on me, I would have checked on my watch on this film multiple times. This film is trying to be a black comedy, and this was written part by the Coen brothers. And when this film, directed by a guy who was not by the Coen brothers, is trying to do Coen brothers style comedy, it was awkward to say the least, and most of the jokes did not land. So Suburbicon is a well-acted film. It's a great looking film, and there is some enjoyment to be found here and there, but overall Suburbicon is a mess of a film that, when it tries to basically say something in terms of its social satire and its racial commentary, it comes off as sloppily executed. I really wanted to like this film, guys, given the great cast and the very, very interesting plot, but nonetheless, I was not a fan of this, guys. So overall, I'm gonna give Suburbicon a 2 out of 5 stars. I feel like that George Clooney really has to work on his directing, otherwise he's not gonna get better at it. Alright guys, so Suburbicon, have you guys heard of this film? Are you guys interested in this film? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and I'm also on Snapchat, so if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links and the usernames are in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Suburbicon. If so, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe to see more reviews just like this one. If you guys want to see my review of The Snowman, please click right here. And if you guys want to see my review of Blade Runner 2049, please click right here. And of course, until the next review, I will see you guys next time.